Create a new project first, I guess. Just install everything for now, I think. Just get the basics up and running first, I think. It's just the camera with a cube or something, I guess. It's been a while since I worked with 3JS, so probably hence why I'm just throwing a lot to documentation. I've just not worked with for ages. Just try this way for now with a CDN, I guess. Just messing about really. See if that makes a difference. Try this. I'm being stupid here, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I need to put it into, well, as it said in the documentation. I don't think you need how to do this before, but it's been a long time since I used FreeJS, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, hey, something appeared. Okay, so we've got that loop going. There's no camera. It's the first thing to do is add a camera. What I'm going to plan to do is just to create some sort of generated city, I guess. Just messing about really, just to see what I can do. At least I've got the basics working anyway. Let's look at camera, don't I? Ah, camera, there's a camera here. I've got a perspective camera there already, okay. Just need to, it's like orbit controls or something from what I remember. So controls and then crashes it. Oh, I need to import it, I think. I think I used it in this project before, so I'm just going to have a look how I did it before. Just quickly. Just to save time, I'll just try and reuse some code I've done used before, I guess. So I refer to this. I let it do it ages ago. Perspective camera controls, head controls. Oh, that was like a... No, that's a very specific example. Yeah, that's a different thing. Head controls. Just for head tracking. Don't forget, I'll just have a look. Search around for some. Let's have a look at this example. No, not like that. Didn't change anything really. Okay, so try and put in orbital controls that way. And just have a look at getting orbital controls working first. Such new, but 3JS now, it's been so long since I used it, like over a year I think. But it is quite cool what you can do with it, once you remember how to use it really. Oh yes, I can sort of... Yeah, you can do it like that. I could do that before, I think. You can sort of do that. I don't think that was working before from what I remember. Anyway, let's just play around with generating something now, I guess. So I don't want to just generate a spinning box. I'm not going to even generate any spinning. I want to generate a flat plane for the sort of floor. And so let's do that first. So at the minute I'm just generating a cube. I want to add, let's call it floor, const floor, box material, make it, I'm not sure why yet. Floor materials, floor. I'll have to change the scale of it. Position, how to change the position again? Look into all that stuff again. Alright, I've got a plane actually. Instead of no, it's geometry on it, so just a box and then that'll be the scale one here. I think that's the y-axis usually, so x, y, z. See what that does, see if it does anything really. It crashes. Oh, I did it identified it twice, okay. Floor. Mesh. There we go, it's just on top of it, but I need to change the position, so there's no animation on it. Just looks like think it's just FF. So for, I don't know if this will work. Screen also, why? Oh, foolish. That's why it's not working. I just forgot to apply the geometry and the material. Oops. So just applied the same thing twice. There we go. Schoolboy errors. So now I've got like a floor. It needs to be a bit bigger. Probably need to make it grey or something, but I'm starting to recall how to use it a little bit. Okay, that's really, of course, because it's I'm going to make this bigger, I think. Maybe even 100 by 100. I want to make it actually like an actual city of some sort, and it has to be, oh, nice purple there. Probably want a grey colour really, not that. It's nice when things start working. I'll just get an RGB for the grey, I can't remember what it is. Two. There we go. To notice the camera is fine as it is. The main thing I want to mess around with is just creating random amounts of buildings or something to create some sort of random city, I suppose. Oh, I need to also add a skybox or something. Just close this stuff down. Skybox 3GS, I can't remember how I do it. Background to skybox, okay. Do this later, looks like a big job. Yeah, let's just try creating some random cubes, I suppose. So I'm gonna do oh god, why do I always forget how to type when I'm on a thingamabob live streaming? Just forget how to type. Hello Patrick Woods. Sorry, I've only got one screen, so if I see any messages I have to click onto the actual screen. I've only got one screen in the minute, it's a bit annoying. I'm just trying to messing a bit with 3GS, trying to create some sort of randomized environment, I suppose. No, something basic, just screwing around basically. Let's create a for loop here anyway. Why do I always forget? So I'm going to create crates. Because I'm being stupid, I just always forget this. That's exactly what I need. Yeah, basically, I just need to. No, I'm going to have that. I'm going to have it as a fixed value, some sort. Oh no, I'm going to make it random actually. So let's add let rand value, and I'll have to create a function for creating a random. Well, not a function. So I don't necessarily have to create a function. I can just do what is in JavaScript again. Just basically need to create a random value here. Just create some random. So I'll come back to that in a minute. And then I basically just want to do. And I want to create some. So I want to create random. Random sizes basically, I think. So here rand x, rand y. Probably not too random, I don't know. We'll see. Random z. Equals, and then we'll just use that. Probably I'll create a little function for generating random numbers, and then I want to put this here for the random x, and then we're going to repeat this however many times the randomization has been done, I guess. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into how to do positioning on this. Like I said, it's been ages since I used FreeJS, so completely sort of putting all that, probably like black or something, I guess. What's RGB for black? I can't remember all. Actually, I won't black, I won't be able to see it. I'm just going to write red again, so we'll be 100% red. Just 100% red. Just make all the buildings red for now, just so I can see them once I've got a load of other stuff set up. So yeah, I need to create random max JavaScript, sorry. Math random, but what's the best way to do it again? Random integer, copy this function. Then I want to do. Oh, I'll put that above here. This is very messy, probably in a lot of ways. And then I want a maximum value of maybe 100 or maybe 200, I guess. Then I go random x, and then I want to reuse this method here, use this method here, use this method here. Right, so maybe 500 even. How big is the map? No, not that. So 100. Maybe 200. 100. Let's start. Const let building geometry. I'll call it geo. It's easier to remember. Building material. Building mat. I'll do it properly with the old camel casing. This is the random values. That's the material. Add the geometry. Add the random material. I've written something wrong then. Oh yeah, I really need to do. Oh, because it's const. Okay. Probably. Building. And then I want to add each time add, I think anyway, add a new building each time. Now let's just see what randomness this does. Possibly it just crashes. Yep, just crashes. Oh, it's just syntax error. That's good news anyway. Nothing. Ah, yeah, just two brackets open, of course. That's a nice kind of error because this makes sense. Okay, all I see is red for some reason. Am I inside a shape? Yeah. Well, it is randomly generating something, but the scale's way too big. So it's randomly generating those shapes, but they're humongous. So obviously the scale's generation's way off. Maybe try like 5, 5, 5. Well, it's only generating 1 as well. Oh, they're all on top of, yeah, because the position. To do the position, there's probably like however many shapes there. Let's just also console log this random value. So I can figure out, well, it's possible I could have randomly generated 1 as well, I guess. That is possible. Okay. Oh yeah, they're all, yeah, probably that's what happened just then. So let's have a look. I want to 105 all on top of each other. So I need to set the position of the thing, the buildings as it were. Very helpful. Come on. Close on these tabs. Position set. Looks easy enough. It's basically what I would have thought it would have been. And then just put a random value. Why did that happen? What was see what happens. That seems a bit better. That is actually better. Somewhat. Still not. Probably needs to be bigger, but I'll create some different. Okay, this here, and then put scale, because that's really scale, not really. Scale. 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 There's positionings were being done now, but just need to make these larger. This is going to be up to 100, I think. So this should be like up to 100. Should be not actually, don't need the random Y, and then just up to 100. I think that's what's going on there. I guess if anyone's watching this live stream, you'll see. There we go. That's not really that random, but you see what? Yeah. That's sort of cool actually. That's sort of doing what I expected it to do. Though it's a bit offset, which is odd, but that's cool. That's sort of what I wanted to do, really, to be honest. Just sort of be a bit falling through the floor. It should be 1, I think, but that's not bad at all. Let's just test that out a bit. Yeah, cool. So it's offset somehow. So there's some, but that's sort of what I wanted to do, is just have these sort of random buildings distributed randomly, I suppose. Cool actually. So probably just need to get the, it's like stuck in the floor for some reason sometimes. Probably do the scaling of the height, I guess. So let's just probably need to position the floor somehow, I guess. Let's just do floor mesh position. Do 0, 0, 0. So if that makes a difference. That's probably what I was set to before, yeah. I don't get why it's like a quarter of the maybe Z needs to be 0, I don't know, maybe, possibly. Try it. No, because now they're all in a straight line, which is stupid. That Z distribution. And the Y, it's not going to be the Y axis because that needs to be basically set to about 1. So we've got the floor's 100 by 100. Maybe if I make it bigger, but it's still going to be offset, which is weird. Doesn't matter if I make it bigger, it's just not really getting around the problem. So I mean, that looks better now that it's not falling off the map, but it's still not really what it should be doing, because it should be what if I spread that out a bit more, so make it 800 on the Z, just to see what it does. I'm just interested to see what happens. No, it just spreads them out more over that plane. Oh, that way. So that's right. What if I do? I always get mixed up with the Z plane. It's a bit confusing sometimes. So that's sort of like I don't know what plane I'm on. I don't know if it's like a debugging mode in FreeJS actually. Would be useful. So 100. Make screw around some of the values. See what that is. No. Maybe it's the distribution of the X values. No, because they need to be spread, don't they? It's 2 squids now. 150. Maybe if I make the... What's if I make the floor... Oh, it should be 200, not 100. I've set it to 200 there. Just completely forgot. Looking at the wrong thing, really. That might be why it's been a bit... No. I'm sure I'm being very stupid here. Try 50, not 500, 50 by 50, and is there a way that I can set the... It's probably getting a boring stream now, but I've sort of accomplished what I wanted to do, apart from it's just not distributed. Unless maybe I need to generate the floor as well somehow. So I could probably do that. I guess. So we've got these. I'll make that grey probably as well, like a dark grey. Maybe even set get a building texture or something. Just set that so that look a bit more interesting. Something quickly. Whatever. It's tiny there, it's not big enough. Some building texture. Building. Then I'll probably have to quickly look up setting the texture because I haven't done it for ages. Yeah, texture loader, I remember this. There we go. So you're just loading it as a texture here, so just load it up at the top, and we're going to have the same, nothing too posh. It's called just building, isn't it? I think building JPEG. And then just material is going to be texture instead of building map. Wait. Yeah. Instead of this, we have. We're gonna have this. Let's see if that works. No, it does not. Possibly the texture's just loaded wrong. Let's have a look. It's just probably a PNG or something stupid like that. Yeah, of course it is. Classic error. Love that one. There we go. So we've got some buildings now with textures. Doesn't look exactly posh, but okay, I need to get these into a square, and then I've sort of done the basic remit of what I wanted to do, I guess, which is for some random reason. There we go. Now I need to make I mean, I could just make the floor massive, but that's not really solving the problem. 100 again, just an easier to work with that, I think. So most of it's in there, but not all of it. Get rid of that cube, the greener thing. Doesn't need to be there anymore. In fact, the cube doesn't need to be there. So it doesn't need to be there. Okay. It's like, I don't know. They need to be wider, don't they, somehow? I wonder if I can. I don't know about. Try. I think they'll just all be scrunched up like they were before, yeah. Well, they're all in the actual same area then, but also scrunched up, which is not good. All this stream is becoming now is a man randomly typing in a few values and seeing what happens, I guess, while looking at a map of a city. So what if I kept it at that and then divided this by 4, which would be, what is it now, 25? 25 or something, I guess. I don't know. Position, so if I do 25, let's just see if we can do the position of the floor. There we go. Now I need to probably make it, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, makes it longer. It's hard to test because of the randomness element, I guess. It needs to be less. Could be. I'll probably leave it in a minute. I've sort of done part of what I wanted to do in the most basic sense. To create a basic scene, I suppose, with some building shapes. It needs to have minimum depth as well, because look at that. This just looks odd. I don't know how long I've been streaming, probably just under an hour now, I suppose. Obviously it looks really, all the textures are just badly implemented. Not really thought about that much, but that's how it's evolved. Got these older versions open, so to shut them down. I mean, it's sort of basically like working on things I've been doing recently, the same sort of methods, so maybe I need to think outside the box a bit more. Anyway, I think I'll leave that live stream with that. That's just a bit of messing around with 3JS. Try and create a little randomly generated city. Well, a city is more like a block, I suppose. Let's just try and do something like adding really crazy values, like maybe, I don't know, 1000 or 1000, and then maybe up to 1000 of these. So you'd have to do up to 1000 here, and probably 1000 here too. Let's just try something like really random like that, which is going to take longer to load probably. I think it just crashed it. Oh no, it's installed, it's just something's gone weird. Oh, okay. It's just really spread out, and for some reason the floor is landed in the floor. obviously a lot of things I can do here to improve this, I can tell. Because it's just weird. But anyway. I could give the floor a texture, maybe I'll just do that and then finish it. Cement texture maybe. Something simple like that. Instead of, I mean, they're all stretched and horrible, they need a lot of... It's got a watermark. Cement. Oops, a web. Cement. So just add the floor texture. I think it was a JPEG, not a PNG. Add that for the floor. This can go away. Oh no, it doesn't add. Oh yeah, you have to do it like this. You have to have the map and then floor texture. And then add that, yeah, forgot that part. Floor mat, that should work. There we go. Bada bing, bada bosh, what a city. Whoa! Whoa! It's like an early PlayStation 1 game. Used to move up. There's a lot of it, some overlap as well. I don't know. I think I'll leave it at that.